Life's hard, bro.
Yeah. But yo, we the people. This ain't here.
This kid.
Yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 272.
Yes, sir.
I think.
Hey,
if not, it'll be up there
sounds
at the
good,
top.
man.
You forgot your coffee, man.
I mean, it's cool.
It's all right.
Cool, yeah.
You gonna let it cool down?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like burn my mouth.
I mean, how hot could it be coming out of the Keurig though, bro?
Pretty hot, man.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
Speaking of hot, bro, you ate a pepper over the week. You sent me a picture of these peppers. Like, why would you put yourself through that?
It was good, man.
Was it?
That was delicious. Oh yeah, that ghost pepper. It was delicious.
You were in pain though.
I mean, like, I had to heat. You know, what actually made it. The only bad part about it is that I didn't wear gloves when I cut it. I wasn't thinking.
Okay.
So it's like then like I touched my lip and then the top of my lip got hot.
So I'm always worried about like touching my eye or something. Like that's the pain I don't want to get. Because all you do is sleep that off. There's nothing you can do. Like
it goes away. It subsides. Like give it like 20 minutes, bro.
Kev, look, man. The way me and you look at different, like you. There's not been one thing in life, like since we've known each other, right? We've known each other for a while now, where you would say like, yeah, that's bad, or everything to you is like it's not that bad, or it'll be over soon, or something like that. Like it's like for me, like I put more on it. You know what I'm saying?
I guess so. Man.
Like
listen,
I do. I know there's been times where like at those moments I'm like you're like the little big brother because I would be like on a complaining rant. You're like, yeah, it's all right, dear. And I'm like, you know what? It's all right. It's okay. Kev says it's gonna be all right. I'm like, it's all right.
So imagine the things I say no to. It's like that's what like.
But I was just thinking, what have you said no to?
Since I can't talk about on the podcast.
Okay,
but it'd be like sometimes people be pitching me on stuff. I'm like, come on, man. Like,
okay, you're talking about that. All right.
It's not gonna be good, man. It's not gonna be good, brother.
I'm just saying like stuff that could potentially happen, and you're like, yeah, but it'll be over soon or something. And I do. I like these are, and I've coined these Kevisms. And if anybody says anything, like if you take my word, I want money on it because Kevisms is a term that I've come up with, and I've like. I like there are things that happen and like it'll be Kevisms and you'll say, well, dear, it's not gonna be that bad, or it'll be over soon, or whatever. And I'm like, you know what? That's a Kevism, and I should live by that. Case in point, we went to Philly over the weekend, right? Last weekend,
right?
First of all, we went down to see it was a concert. We went to see Maverick City. I don't know if you've ever seen.
I've never even heard of Maverick City.
It was Shrita wanted the tickets as a gift. She wanted to go to this concert,
right?
It was about a year ago. I said, okay, buy the tickets, right? As you ever like as an adult, you commit to something, and then when the time comes, you
regret it.
You're like,
bro, I ain't gonna lie. When you told like when I thought about it too, because I thought because I forget what even made me think of it, and but I knew that concert was coming. I was like, man, it's in Philly, and Tori's like, yeah. I was like, man, I don't know why he would have signed up to drive to Philly.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Well, first of all, I didn't drive.
It's like a 7-hour drive.
and I'll talk about the drive in a minute. So, anyways, the time comes to the concert. And I'm like, oh boy, man, like, but it's for my wife's birthday. So it's for her. So like going to it, I'm like, all right, driving to Philly, like you said, driving to Philly, I'm like, I'm not looking forward to this drive. First of all, I knew I wasn't going to drive. All right. Yeah. And I'll get into the washness of myself in a minute about that. But anyways, we go to the concert. First of all, we driving through and it's a monsoon going down there. Like,
yeah, it was. I remember it was raining like crazy.
It was raining worse when we got closer in.
Wow.
And I couldn't see. Mind you, Sharita's driving, right? We're driving my car.
Just kept on pushing, huh?
Fam. I couldn't see. I don't know how she saw. You know what I'm saying? At certain points, I'm white knuckling it for like a good 3 hours in the car, like holding on. Like, this might be it. Yeah. You know? And you already know how I am about driving in areas.
I don't know how people do that, bro.
I don't know.
Like I pull over. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, she fought through it. And like, I don't know if it was adrenaline or whatever, but my baby she can, like, her thing with driving is like, she knows going in. Like certain things in a relationship. Like when we got together, she knew all the IT stuff, all the dirt stuff. That's all me. She knew the driving. That's all on you, babe. If we're going out of town, I'm a perfect wingman. I'm right in the passenger seat. You know what I'm saying? And I can do everything with that. But we're going in. And it's a monsoon. So she gets us there safe and sound. We get to Philly. It wasn't that bad of a trip because conversation, we were talking and everything was cool. So we get to the concert the next day, right? First of all, Philly is exactly how I remember it. Really? Exactly like I remember. We drove over the next day, went to Camden, and I went and saw my old house that I grew up at and everything. The street looks a lot smaller than I remember as a kid. I'm not just a kid,
It scales
a little differently. Yeah. But I remember like I never knew the street was this short. I always thought it was very long. But anyways, Camden was exactly like I remembered it. So we go to the concert and like I said, it was for her. And I'm thinking like, okay, I'm looking forward to it because I'm happy for my wife to have a good time. Kev, I might have had more of a fun time than she did.
How?
Like it was amazing. The concert. Good. It was so good, man. I have to send you some clips of the group we went and saw. Lecrae opened up for him.
Okay.
And but yeah, we just had a ball, man. And we ended up coming back to the hotel room, and we were up all night just talking about life and everything. So it was just a good conversation. On the way back, we bounced down to DC, saw some family, and then we came home. So, which I still find is weird that Philly and DC are so close together, and the fact that DC to Columbus is a shorter drive than from. It's weird. The whole logistics is weird.
It's the way the DMV is set up.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, bro. Because, like I said, you ended up having to go down. You had to go south, go to Virginia, and can then kind of swoop your way back.
Oh.
So yeah, you kind of had to hook your way to DC.
Okay.
But,
listen, like once again, I am the perfect wingman. I didn't drive. I drove from the morning we got up from Philly to Camden. I drove that day, and that was it. The whole time she drove.
See, I grew up with a ton of family in Maryland, so bro, I made that trip 2 to 3 times a year my entire life growing up as a kid.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like, I mean, like I said, Maryland. We used to go to Silver Springs, Baltimore, and then more like later on down the line we'd go to Hagerstown.
Okay.
And so I already know, like, you buckling up for a nice 6.5, my boy.
Yeah.
Get into Maryland or whatever. But like DC, like that was like another hour out from there. Like and that's already in Maryland. So yeah, if you were in Philly, which I'm like, yo, listen, that's not hey, that's a whole different war game right there.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Like going to DC, like, yeah, it's a little bit of a trek. Little check there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do remember thinking about that. I was like, ugh. Yeah, that's
bro.
rough. I would never.
Well,
like,
that's
Toy, you better wait till whoever come here. At best, we go to Detroit.
They were nowhere near coming here.
Really? So they didn't even go to Detroit?
Nope. There was all
Louisville, Kentucky.
It was all the East Coast thing.
Really?
And Philly, and I could be wrong. She just maybe that's where she could have got the tickets from. But when she bought them, I'm like, whatever. It was for her birthday, so I didn't care.
Okay.
I didn't care.
So hold on. So we off pod. You were saying you were talking about driving through the sticks a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Had your look. I'm gonna tell you what. You thought you were scared driving through the sticks of Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah.
Listen, sir. Me and my dad one time we were heading to New Orleans, and like we caught a flight. I think we caught a flight to like Memphis or something like that. We was gonna drive the rest of the way. We didn't go all the way to Louisiana. Mm-hmm. So we're driving or whatever. Now, mind you, we caught a flight earlier in the day, and then we were legging it the rest of the way. Mm-hmm. Man, we are driving. Man, we're in Mississippi. Mind you, it's like midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, bro. Okay. And next thing we know, we end up in like a traffic jam. Mm-hmm. And I mean, literally, it was a street and it was woods. That was it. And then we were in the middle of a traffic jam, and nobody knew why we were stopped. So like we changed the radio station. Since then, bro, I ain't got no fear of the backwoods. Everybody out there was cool, but I'm saying like I'm in the backwoods of Mississippi, gridlocked at 1 o'clock in the morning.
At least there were other people with you.
I mean, like people that was on the highway, or you know what I'm saying, on that little freeway.
I think that's the part that made it kind of weird for me was we were on roads where like you see tolls and stuff, and there was literally no other cars around, like kind of like a zombie apocalypse, bro.
Like going to Cedar Point.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like going to Cedar Point. But at least with Cedar Point, I know Ohio. I know the racism in there. You know what I mean? I know where I'm going.
I mean,
like,
Pennsylvania ain't gonna be that much different.
But see, that's the thing about Pennsylvania that was weird to me was we were going like up, and there was certain parts of the mountain we would go up, and it was like steep as heck. Mm-hmm. And we would be in those areas, and I'm not talking about we would see like Trump Pence signs. We saw Trump Pence murals, bro. Like and I'm like, and babe is flying through these areas. I'm like, listen, first of all, slow this thing down.
But how Johnstown was to me.
Johnstown's exactly like that.
Like,
well, see, Johnstown once again is Ohio. I can make a call. I kind of can navigate. I can navigate a little better in that time. But like,
all you gotta do is call me, bro. Listen,
what you gonna do?
I'm connected everywhere, sir. Like I'm good everywhere.
Okay,
I'd had you. I was like, bro.
Well, see, in Pennsylvania, I can't call Kev because you be like, my boy. Listen, what am I doing?
No, I got people there too.
Okay, cool. Yeah, see, now I know. Now I know. Well, needless to say, we had a great trip. I do not want to make that trip, but maybe once every couple years because I don't like road trips, bro. Yeah. I do not like them. I want to get on a flight. And like that's the one thing about the Roni that I want to get better is that I can be comfortable getting on a plane and feel better about it. I don't want to drive. Listen, I do not want to do that.
If I can make it through backwoods Mississippi in the middle of the night, bro, you all right? Midday in Pennsylvania, you all right?
You're okay. I mean, that's a great.
I was in the woods, sir.
Kevisms.
No, it was the woods, and I mean,
in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night,
you and your dad.
Me and my dad.
Okay.
And like I said, we was in traffic jam. Like people start getting out their cars. We kind of looking around like, Hey, listen, I got.
Well, I mean, was it people that looked like you, or was it?
No.
Oh wow. Okay.
No.
Were they cool?
Yeah, everybody was cool. People were getting out of their cars so that way they could walk ahead and see what was going on. And when they actually came back, they actually told us. So it was like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? Hey, wasn't nobody tripping. So it was cool. But I mean, just kind of that thought, like, I'm in the backwoods of Mississippi, in the woods.
See, I think with other people being there makes it a little better. Because like if it was just you and your dad,
might have been on the same accord. I don't know.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Listen, I don't like. That's one thing about traveling. Like the Earth, the United States is an amazing place as far as the way that the freeways intersect and all that stuff, and you're moving around. First of all, I don't know how people travel without GPS. Like there's no way I would go out. My dad used to do it with maps and stuff. Like, I'm sure your dad did it like with maps and stuff.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Nah, ain't no way. I'd be lost.
Yeah,
I can't. I use the MapQuest to come to your house, and I know this. I know this.
Wow.
Like, I go to,
now that's a little extreme.
I'm about to say,
like, bro, I know Columbus at least. Well,
I know Columbus.
Well, listen, I know the north,
I know the north side,
north, south, and east side.
Yeah.
Like nobody goes west.
Yeah, do not go west.
Yeah, don't go to the west side of Columbus.
Is that where the casino's at?
Yeah,
yeah, I don't
it's
go
on
to that
West
side.
Broad. Yeah, I don't go West Columbus at all.
No, that's a different area. But yeah, it was a great trip, bro. But yeah, my road trip.
I want to know more about the because it was gospel.
Yes.
Bro, ain't no way.
Listen,
unless it's Sunday service choir.
I said the same thing.
It's the only way I go.
Listen, Kev, I said the same thing going in. When I left, I literally was like, "Yo!" And I've been to Jay-Z's Black Album concert. I've been to. Did I go to Best of Both Worlds? I went to Best of Both Worlds before. And I think other concerts I've been to, like R&B concerts and stuff. This is one of the best concerts I've ever been to. It was that good. See, I know your face, like I can tell where you're like.
Listen, no, I'm just glad you had fun.
No, I'm telling you, Kev. If you were to see the concert, you would have had a good time. You would have.
Oh, speaking of, well, we'll talk after this. But Kev on stage on Friday.
Okay. All right, cool. We might make that happen. But other than that, man, that's it. What's up with you though?
Man, just out here, just chilling out, bro. You know what I mean?
You're willing away too. I'm gonna tell you that. You're willing away. Like every time I see you, you're like you're like a size smaller, bro. I was telling you when you were out here
putting in the work.
Yeah, before podcast, I was gonna say like this. My man's like getting out of here, man. We got to get security. You know what I mean? Like,
what the only thing I'm like bummed about is it's like you kind of end up in that weird phase of like, all right, like I'm not buying new clothes just yet.
Yeah.
But I kind of need some new clothes, but it's cool.
Yeah. Once you start buying, I still got stuff with tags on it.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I
sell it.
Yeah, I guess I could. But then it's like, all right, I'll never be back to it. But I don't know. That's a weird stage.
It's sentimental. I know what you mean. It's like, I really wanted this. It was fresh.
Yes.
Real fresh.
And I can't
get it again.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's tough, man. But, thank you. But other than that, man, I've been just chilling, kicking it with the fam. You know what I mean? Like, the male camaraderie. This is what I'm realizing as I get older. Because, when you're in your 20s or whatever, early 20s, and like you got time to really hang with your boys, like you put a lot into that. And then at some point, we tell ourselves for some reason, like, I have to break it. Like, actually, you know what it is? I know what it is. Women tell us, like, you got to break away from hanging with your boys. Like, ain't no more hanging. Oh, absolutely. 1,000%.
I don't think that's ever been told to me.
I mean, they don't tell it to you directly.
Okay.
But it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm about to go hang with the boys, and they start pouting, and you just like, you know what I'm saying? They make you feel bad about hanging with the boys. Whereas they're like, we're going to go hang with the girls. And be like,
peace. Right, because that gives us freedom.
Thank the Lord. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? So at some point, like, once you get into like a serious relationship or you just got other things going on, like you're discouraged from hanging with your boys. But the male camaraderie, like men keep men kind of sane in a stable, focused place. It's like you got to have that peer group that you can still reach back to. It's like men who do not have that stable group of male
Lost
friends that they can reach out to, bro.
Absolutely,
they go crazy.
Oh yeah,
they go crazy
because like that goes back to what we were saying before pod. Because all you're having those conversations with is yourself, and you can't navigate that water a lot of the times,
right?
Man.
And it's like you know what I'm saying. If you got a girlfriend, wife, or whatever, it's like she gonna get some of it, but she can't fully understand the testosterone. You know what I'm saying? The toxic masculinity.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I got to be able to get my thing off with the fellas.
Right.
Now I mean, luckily I was blessed enough. I got a huge family, so I don't really rely on too many friends or whatever. And I mean, the friends that I do have, they ain't related to me. Like they still my family. So it's like, I ain't got no friends. In fact,
You don't.
I don't have any friends. I don't want them neither.
Nah, you don't.
But it's like I got enough family that I'm cool.
What makes it tough is when we are around other people, your face and demeanor literally is like, I don't care anything about what you're saying. Like
or you, or I don't care about anything to have.
Like Kev, we've been around people when someone has said like a profound statement, and your reply has been, "Oh, okay." And I'm like, well, so tell us more. So then I gotta act like I care. You know what I mean? Like.
Word. Hey, that's how I feel. Right. Like, but I mean, and there's some people I connect with though, like, cause like I've met some of your friends and I'm like, yo, this is a cool guy, I like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I think I started arguing with Sean immediately.
Oh, absolutely.
But I like him. I'm like, yo, I like this guy. Man. He at least stands on it.
That's why I at least knew that friendship would always, like, as far as you cared to have that conversation. And every time y'all see each other, it's always back and forth. Yeah. And that's what the guys. That's
exactly.
Guys. That's
exactly
what it is.
Like, yo, Toy gets so mad.
Man,
I'm like,
yeah, because she would think that, like, why are you
like
doing
we're angry with each other.
Like,
it's like, no, we're just having fun.
They're actually having a great time.
Yeah, exactly. It's good that somebody's able to give it back. Like,
right.
You know, exactly. Reciprocate.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's guys, though.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to have that group because the women don't understand that. Yeah. And Sean, if you watch this, bro, like it still plagues my mind that like you waved and I looked at you, but I didn't know. I couldn't tell it was you, and I just looked away. I was like, that's why I asked you later. I was like, damn it, my bad, bro. My bad, bro.
When was that? I can't think of what happened.
I think it was Khalees's birthday.
Oh, okay, yeah. It was so quick and moving through.
Yeah, it was, but no, like we was parked, and I got out the car. I was getting something out of the trunk, put in my mother-in-law's trunk or whatever, and I guess he seen me when I got out, and so like he honked and they waved a little bit. But mind you, it's a whole bunch of cars, so I don't know who you honking at or waving at. Yeah. I don't recognize this car. I can't really see through the glass or whatever. So, but I see motion happening.
Yeah.
So I just kind of looked and just kept it pushing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nothing worse than when somebody's saying hi to somebody, you think they're saying hi to you, and you say hi back.
Yeah, I'll do that.
But it's the person behind you.
You're like, you give a hand up, and they're just like, no, not you.
Not you. You out of the way, bum. You like.
You gonna take my high too? Yeah. You waving both of us then. Right. I'm committed to the wave.
Right. So like, bro. So I've made up in my life. Like, if I'm unsure that high is for me, I don't accept. I just keep pushing.
That goes back to your whole little bro thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta stop doing that, kid. Like, you can't. Everyone's not trying to little bro you, man.
Like, listen, man. It ain't even that. It's just like, man. If I don't know, default is to just decline. You know what I'm saying? Like my parents taught, like, you know what I'm saying, if you look at candy you can't identify, you don't eat that. I kind of ran with that in life, like, you know what I'm saying, I can't really tell your intentions, so I decline. The answer is no.
The answer is no.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
All right, man. Well, shoot, man. Let's start like we always start. What have you been playing? What you been playing, bro?
I've been playing 2K, and I ain't been playing that weak Destiny. I got off that. I finished that story. I realized
I know you haven't said
once you was like, no, you gotta pay the 10. I was like, it's over with. This is over with, man. I thought it was about to get good. Oh well. And then I started playing Red Dead again.
Really?
Yeah, I started playing Red Dead again. Okay. And then a little bit of Duty. I think that's about it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, this is a great time for gaming right now. And I know I'm gonna talk about some games that I've been playing that you, Devin, haven't even picked up because you haven't said them. First of all, I've been playing Animal Crossing. All right.
Okay. The new update.
The new update came out. The DLC. First, Nintendo got to do better about their updates. The update came out, and it was like, okay, it's supposed to come out on Friday.
Okay.
So I get up Wednesday night. I'm starting seeing a lot of streamers playing it. I'm like,
yeah, I saw it came out early.
Yeah, so I'm like, how did it come out early? So I woke up Thursday morning, ended up getting the update. Bro, I woke up, Khalees was like, Daddy, you know, because first of all, Khalees is not letting me stop playing the game. Really? And I'm glad she never stopped me play the game because it's something we could play together. So I did end up buying Happy Home Paradise, and Happy Home Paradise did not go live until last night for Eastern time zone. Well, it could have been earlier, but what I had to do, it was like a convoluted way. I had to stop the game because I already updated. So I had to stop the game, close it, and then reload it, and that's how the Happy Home Paradise comes. I've never even played Happy Home Paradise yet because there's so much to do in the game. There's a lot of crowds, a lot of stuff to do in the game. You might want to check it out, man. It's fun.
Okay,
it's fun
I gotta upgrade or whatever.
Well, you don't have to do that to get you just gotta get the Happy Home Paradise for that. But the other part where you get the new crops and stuff, that's all free.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to pay for that. So
I've been playing 64, so.
Yeah, well, yeah. I did them down. I haven't played one game on 64 yet. Wow. I want to get the controller. I do want to play. I want to have the whole experience.
Listen, don't waste your time, brother. Unless you just get a Switch controller. Don't get the 64 controller, man. Don't waste your time.
Why not? The 64 controller looks good.
Because, man, like, you're gonna use it like 3 times. And
then
I mean, if you just want to have it a trophy piece, put it on your shelf, whatever, cool. But like, if it just ends up in a drawer, don't waste the money, man.
That's true. It's only, what's $49? Was it $49.99 for it?
Yeah, don't waste the money, man.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Drop that over there, buy some Satoshis or something. You know what I mean? Like, don't waste your time.
Yeah, we can talk about that too. Okay. So, anyways, playing Animal Crossing. A lot of Animal Crossing these last couple of days. It's fun again, man. There's a lot of stuff to do. A lot of new stuff in there. I think you'll have fun doing it as well. And in Destiny, of course, I never stopped playing Destiny. I haven't played a lot this week because of getting back into the groove of work and being back in town and stuff. So, but man, I firmly think that Animal Crossing is all fun because you can cook now. You can get new crops. There's tons of new crops. There's carrots, potatoes, tomatoes,
beans, greens,
wheat.
tomatoes.
I hate
turkeys.
Yo, Thanksgiving is coming up.
Yeah, man, I wish I would have saved it. Toya sent me something. She told me to tell you, like, listen, from after Halloween, bro, it's Christmas, and then you get 3 days for Thanksgiving, and then it's Christmas again, bro.
No, it's not. No,
listen,
y'all.
The rules have been set.
Listen, you already know I'm triggered by that. Let Thanksgiving breathe. Like it's in my home.
She giving it 3 days to breathe. The Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and then Black Friday. That's all the breathing Thanksgiving gets.
Hold on, okay,
Christmas.
so y'all let. I'm cool as long as you get past Thanksgiving. I'm cool, but leading up, because like Shrita, if I let her do
it's
it,
Christmas. It's Christmas right now.
No, it's not Christmas right now. Y'all let Thanksgiving breathe.
No,
if I came over here, I would get triggered. I don't want to see anything Christmas wise until it happens.
Go remote next week, bro. I think she want to put the tree up immediately.
What?
Yes.
Are you rolling with this?
I'm down. I love the tree.
No, you cannot put the tree up until after Thanksgiving.
I gotta buy lights. Dang, I just remember that. But no, I love the tree. I want the tree up now. I'm down for the tree to be up now.
Okay, we're gonna argue. Me and Toy gonna argue about that. I can see.
What do you got against the tree?
I got everything against. Until Thanksgiving is over, let Thanksgiving breathe.
Is not like
Thanksgiving is the best holiday.
It's a meal.
Nah, Thanksgiving it's getting everybody together. It's a holiday. Christmas,
I get together with people all the time.
I don't, Kev. That's the problem.
Yes, you do. No, you're a liar. You're a liar.
No, I don't.
You get together with people all the time. I pop up on you with people there. It's always a house full of people.
But it's not Thanksgiving people.
Cut this off, man. I'm sick of it.
Listen, just know Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. Let it breathe. Okay? Let it breathe, man.
So hold on. What's the difference between Thanksgiving and Easter?
I don't even acknowledge Easter.
First of all, bro, you will always give the Lord his praise.
No, I get the Lord his praise.
Like,
I do. I'm talking about, okay, when you were so upset. Like, first of all, I'm not saying that Easter, what I don't acknowledge is the Easter bunny, the Easter baskets, all that stuff. I'm always giving the Lord praise. No. My wife goes overboard with that, man.
Then let her.
Another thing, too, about driving.
You ain't got to do nothing.
True. But another thing, too, it's kind of triggered now. So another thing about traveling, we went to Philly, my wife was hitting those corners so hard, bro. She was driving so fast. Like, at that point, I really thought about, like, I shouldn't have got this fast of a car. Because she was hitting those corners so, like, it wasn't like she had to look over and see me feeling a little bit uncomfortable at times. I'm holding on to the thing.
Bro, I be holding on to the thing, too.
Bro, I'm like...
Toy gets a little offended.
Does she?
Yeah, she gets a little offended.
She was
like,
used
I'm
to
doing fine. I'm like, listen.
Nah, she just moves right through it.
Cause I grab it. Like,
oh yeah.
Like,
no. It's abrupt.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm just sitting there. I'm like this. Like and she's hitting the corner like this, like going, like bending like Beckham, and like the car is moving too fast. All right. I thought we was gonna take flight a couple of times, and especially when we hit the monsoon. She didn't slow down. She kept going. Like, babe, I can't see. How can you see? But whatever. That's PTSD at this point.
Yeah. But anyway, listen. Thanksgiving. First, I've come by for Thanksgiving. It don't be no whole lot of people over there for Thanksgiving. It be the same crew.
Exactly.
But I've come over there on random Saturdays, and it'd be more.
Nah, you might catch us on a special time. Somebody come by. And plus,
maybe, but I'm just saying Thanksgiving is just a meal.
And it's a good meal. It's not just a meal, Kev.
It's just a meal.
Kev, you have to steadfast with this. You cannot let them get Christmas off. That's like basically saying like a birthday is an all month thing. Mm-hmm. No, you get one day for your birthday. Mm-hmm. You just get one time period for Christmas. You cannot let it be Christmas, then Thanksgiving, then Christmas again. No, you can't let them take over, bro. You can't, man. Don't. You gotta steadfast.
Listen, I love Christmas.
I like Christmas too.
No, I love Christmas.
No, I like
Christmas. My favorite.
Nah, see,
Christmas
that's
is my absolute favorite.
That's where we differ. I like Thanksgiving's my favorite. Thanksgiving food, not pumpkin pie.
I have the same food on Christmas.
Nah,
and I got presents.
See that once again, it's the little bro thing.
I love it.
Now we go back to when you were searching through and found your 3080, man. Like you stumbled across it. You were looking for that.
No. Listen. I'm trying to. I mean, this goes to a deeper conversation, but it's like, yo, listen. Okay, so like I got a ton of shoes,
right?
So a lot of them shoes, they're still in the shipping box.
Oh, you told me to store.
So like, I be trying to organize a lot of times. So I'm looking, and it's in a shoe shipping box.
Okay, this is what I call BS on this, right? At some point, you knew that it wasn't a shoe. You knew it was something that potentially be for you.
Oh, but listen, once I knew it was a present, I was like, give it here. Like, don't play with me.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying you intentionally went looking for it. I'm just saying once your antennas went up and you found that it was a gift for you, you did not
give
stop.
me my present.
Yeah, so you want your present.
Like, don't play with me, man. Like, it's over for that, man. Like,
but,
Christmas done passed now.
Okay, so Animal Crossing, though. You got to get back into it. Khalees, she wants to play. Because she asked me to, like, Uncle Kevin still play? Like, what is his name? And I'm like, okay, I got to get your friends on with Uncle Kevin.
Yeah, next time y'all on, just let me know. I'll grab the Switch and at least we can get it coordinated so I can get her added.
Yeah, get it added. But all right, that's all I've been playing.
Okay. Did you take any of your peripherals with you?
No.
Really?
It was that because it wasn't.
You've been in them corners, huh?
Bro, cause I was in the passenger seat the whole time, man. I had to make sure we was gonna get home safe.
Yeah.
But Sharita brought her stuff because school don't stop for her.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't. And I wish I would have taken my laptop because I could have needed it at certain points because there was a lot of downtime. We were just up talking and before we went to the concert and after the concert, just kind of talking and stuff. And then when she would do schoolwork, I did bring my iPad. Mm-hmm. iPad's a great invention, man. I love the iPad.
It's nice, yeah.
It is. It fits the void from my phone, looking at my phone the whole time. But all right, man. So let's get into it. So Halo, Halo Infinite, the trailer campaign came out, and I was so underwhelmed that I literally wanted the game to never come out. Did you watch it?
I was not even aware the trailer was out,
bro. I don't even know what to call it. It's like Master Chief is on a new Halo, and he's trying to figure out what's on a new Halo. Like, it looks visually cool. But I literally watched it and was so underwhelmed with it that I don't even care when it comes out.
Listen, Halo's some garbage. Like,
it is. I really do think it is. Like, I want Microsoft to get a dub.
Kind of garbage.
But I want it to get a dub though. I want Microsoft to get some sort of win, and like that ain't it.
Nah,
that ain't it.
I'm gonna tell you, they did get a dub. Finally, Game Pass came through for your boy.
Oh, San Andreas.
Yeah, that San Andreas is on that Game Pass. Look, I preloaded it. I preloaded Forza Horizon 5 too. I was just like, well, why not? It's free.
Bro, I got a perfect score. Did you see that? Let's see. I'm not buying it though. Like, I mean, listen,
it was free. So
no. I'm not saying I'm not buying it, getting a perfect score.
Did it drop today? As a matter of fact,
I don't know. Ever since you told me that the game on Game Pass is different than the full version of the game,
yeah,
I'm not even interested in putting it on.
You can buy the full version though, or like the deluxe version for $45.
What? What's in the deluxe version versus the other one?
The rest of the game.
So that's nasty.
It would normally be $99.
No, it should be free. When did they? I mean, I know it just changed recently, but remember with Game Pass, the beauty of it is that you got all the first party titles, the full game.
Yeah, that was to hook you originally, bruh.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Since then, man, like, you know,
Game
Pass been out for years at this point. So
yeah, but they hooked us, man. I feel like the security guard got the fish hooks. Like, and that's another thing too. When you said dude got the fish hooks, I might have laughed for about 30 minutes. I felt like that was so funny.
Yeah. Got the fish hooks, man.
I had to put it up here because that was hilarious, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, Game Pass got to fix that. I'm not interested in playing it at all. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even going to preload it.
I mean, I'll play it. It's free. I'll play it.
So what about this San Andreas? Is that going to be the full game?
I mean, how could it, like, there's nothing that you could take away other that wouldn't make this so that way it's like, okay, now the game is just incomplete.
They had to put it on Game Pass.
And what I realized what they did is like they just didn't give us the whole trilogy. They just gave us one game.
I did realize that.
Luckily, that was the game I
wanted to play.
You know
so you have to buy the game to the other two?
Yeah, if you want to get the other two, yeah, you got to buy them to get the other two.
See, I thought it was a typo when I saw that because like I saw San Andreas. I'm like, where's the other two? Maybe they're coming out later or something.
Really? Just San Andreas. And I mean, maybe they will come later, but listen, I'm satisfied with just San Andreas. Like,
yeah. They put.
If I ever play Grand Theft Auto 3 or Vice City ever again, I don't know. I played them a lot as a kid.
Did you?
Might be over for that.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I don't like old. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like old games.
Yeah,
I don't like playing old games. I don't like it. Like I try to get only old game I can still play is Mario. Even Sonic is not enjoyable.
Yeah,
I'm like
because we've done it.
And it is very fast. I'm like,
I'm like, Young Nadir versus exactly. We're like a Ninja Gaiden. Like a lot of those Nintendo games that came out back in the day, they were hard.
Oh my god! I'm like, how do we play this? Like this game is so fast.
Yes.
Oh my god. Maybe I'm old. Yeah. But I was like, whew, how did my young eyes pick up what was going on?
Yeah. But needless to say, Halo, I'm not excited about it. It looks trash. One game I am excited about, I'm gonna hit Jay about this one, was that game Elden Ring. Did you see the gameplay on that? Man, that game, it looks like a Dark Souls game.
Really?
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Where do you be getting your game news from? I was like, bro, I miss everything.
Bro, you do. I hop on YouTube and it's all there. That was all they were talking about. Was Elden Ring. I'm like, what is this Elden Ring thing? And I went and looked at it. It looked pretty daggone good.
Listen, maybe we might have to adjust this channel. We might have to start doing gaming news, like for real, because like I don't have an outlet for this. Like, listen, if Mighty Keith or It's Real 85 or maybe not the streamers that I watch, but like the guys who actually comment on
where we leave that?
We were talking about Review Tech.
Oh, Review Tech.
Yeah, his rants. What was you about to say about his rants?
His rants are good, man.
I enjoy Review Tech.
Well, first of all, like I didn't like. No one's getting a PS5 or an Xbox for Christmas. I want y'all to understand that.
Except for me. I'll have more if you need them.
I didn't know the chip shortage goes into cars too.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know that. Like all these chips. Like where's the chips? Where are they getting these chips from? Where are they making them from?
Manufacturers in Southeast Asia.
See, I think once I got everything, it was like I didn't care to look at it anymore. But Review Tech will let you know, like, yeah, you ain't getting one. And, or the way that the releases are coming out, it's just been nasty. Yeah. Like Sony should have had, and this should have been before. Like if you didn't get one, it kind of should put you in a queue. That way, like the next time we do come out with some, that you should be at the high top of the list or whatever.
Sony ain't about to be responsible for keeping track of all that. Like, bruh, I bought multiple for PS Direct. I'm like, yo, I'm literally signed in with the PSN that you can clearly see has a PS5.
Yeah, that's
They're
true.
like, listen, that's not my problem. We know that you're good for it.
Right.
Like, you know, you're right.
Right. Like, you can have it.
Yeah,
you can have it.
We know that. Listen, you able to pay.
Yeah.
And we get them to you, and you don't complain afterwards. You come back for more. Like,
right.
You daggone right.
Right.
We got a good understanding.
Cat's going outside.
Mm-hmm. If you want an Xbox, though, they're there.
Yeah,
you get that Xbox anytime you feel like it.
Yeah, especially the Series S.
Yeah,
like that. You can go to the store right now.
I'm saying that X ain't that hard to get anymore.
But I think people I think people were getting X's because they couldn't get a PS5. They're like, I'm gonna take something.
I'm gonna tell you what though, the more time I spend with it, the more I enjoy the X. Now,
me too.
Part of it is also that like I've gotten farther and farther away from my series, whatever that last one was called. The 1X.
1X.
I've gotten so far away from my 1X that now it's like when I made the switch, it was like, I don't really see much difference. But now that I just have the Series X, it's kind of like, well, this is what I got.
Yeah.
And it got the Game Pass on it. I ain't bought a game for it yet.
You shouldn't have to.
Yeah, I never will.
Do you have it plugged into the brick on your downstairs, or you have it plugged into the wall?
That's a good question. I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I think it is plugged into the surge protector.
Hold on. This is what it is. Okay. Where's your PlayStation 5 plugged into?
Oh, definitely. That's
what I'm saying.
Even though I don't like that PlayStation like threatens me when the power goes out.
Oh yeah, I don't like that either.
Like I'll go to turn it back on. It's like, hey,
they scold you. Yeah. Like, what are you doing?
PlayStation was not turned off properly last time. Watch your ass, young man. Right. I'm like, yo,
no, mind you, watch this short video while we check your hard drive speed to make sure it's okay again.
Right.
Was my PlayStation scolding me?
It's like, fam, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it.
Right.
It wasn't up to me.
It was the kids. They actually were down here, didn't turn it out.
It was the weather. It was the weather. I put you in rest mode. Like, you ought to know when to rest and when to shut down and stuff. I don't know. But I will say Xbox's rest mode is better. I'm going to have to give it his props. And one thing that I absolutely love is that I can manage my console storage directly from my phone. I don't know if you do that at all.
Like what? What do you mean?
So like
installing stuff?
Yeah, so I went to go preload Grand Theft Auto.
Okay.
And I did it from my phone. It told me I didn't have enough space, so I went and deleted Destiny.
Okay.
It's like, no, actually I didn't. I didn't delete Destiny. I deleted that Avengers game. That game was awful.
Was it?
What? You never played it?
No.
Oh my God, that game. It's on Game Pass.
It's riddled with DLC. I mean, riddled with in-game transactions. And I hate that stuff.
Like, yeah. I didn't get that far.
Once I seen the Hulk with a top hat on, I was like, I'm a fedora. I'm out. I rip cord. I'm never going back.
Listen, I played that for like an hour. I was like, all right, this is terrible. It was like 130 gigs. I was like, this could go. This could definitely go.
But you did it from your phone?
I did it all from my phone.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what? This is super convenient. I can install to. I'm not sure if it'll let me. I think it'll let me do the PC as well. But I can do a PC or Xbox. I'm like, you know what? This is actually pretty cool.
Okay.
Like, that feels like the future of gaming. That does feel like something new. And Quick Resume is nice.
Then. Yeah, Quick Resume is nice.
Quick Resume is nice.
They just got to get some daggone games, man.
They do. Yeah. I mean, Game Pass got me. I mean, I would have never got to try Psychonauts to know that I didn't like it without Game Pass.
I never would have. Yeah, I still haven't finished that game. I praised it too. Nothing about the Xbox games made me want to go back. That's the thing. I'll try them, But then like you, I just uninstall it. Like I'll never go back. Like I might not ever go back to Psychonauts.
But you know, it kind of gives you that feeling of like what Blockbuster was as a kid. Like, man,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You rent that game now. I mean, now mind you tried to squeeze the orange because them games was expensive. You know, mom, dad, they wasn't renting them things all the time. Now that was a treat.
That was a
you
treat.
got to rent a game.
Yeah.
Now I'm a detour here for a second, bro. Like, so when I was growing up, man, my mom had a rule. On Sunday, you wasn't allowed to play no video games. No matter, under no circumstances, bro.
Oh, wow.
If you was in her house, you wasn't allowed to play no video games. And like, it wasn't like, actually, I don't think she tripped if we was up late. But like, yeah, Sunday, if you was at my house, it was two things you knew was going on. You was going to church.
Yeah, you going to church.
And wasn't going to be no video games. To the point that it's like, yo, I have like some of my friends and my cousins still joke about that to this day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like my cousins are like, yo, going to church, that was whatever. I ain't mind that so much. But the fact that we couldn't play the game on Sunday, oh my God.
Really?
Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was tough. It was tough. But, I mean, she stuck with that. I could not wait to get out of her house. I was like, listen, first thing I'm doing. But and to this day, I still don't understand why she had that rule. I'll just be like,
It's all kinds of rules parents had growing up there. You'd be like, you get to be an adult. Like, a lot of stuff that get put on
I think
you
it was
as
just
a
a
kid.
control thing.
It definitely
It
is
was
a
like-
control thing. Like, you can't eat ice cream for dinner. Why not? Like, I love ice cream before dinner now as an adult, man. Like,
Yeah, it's like-
why wouldn't I want to do it? Like, to the point where my kids ask, I'm like, yeah, let's get it.
I can't really think of a valid reason why
No,
you
I can't.
couldn't. The only thing I would say is like, because kids be trying it. I would say that. Kids be, but I mean, they don't try with their parents. They try who they, because I mean, they already know they can't really get over on it. They'll try you, but it's gonna be something new.
Bro, this is kind of piggybacking going back to when we came back in town. We came back in town, our little kids were off the hook. You know why? Because the grandparents pumped them up with sugar and juice and soda.
Oh yeah,
like man, I'm
They
like,
let them have whatever they want.
yeah, y'all did y'all's job to the point where it took us like a 3 days to detox these daggone kids, man. They're just now getting back to being my kids again. They're back to enjoying water again. My in-laws had them pumped full of sugar the whole
They
time
was
we were
too
gone.
turned up.
Turned.
Yeah.
Like super turned.
No, I was just gonna say. So like the reason I understood we couldn't have ice cream before dinner is because we get the ice cream and we're like, I'm not eating dinner.
I ain't dinner.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Make
So a
them
lot of
wait.
times it's like, listen, you got to eat the dinner,
Yeah.
and then you can have some ice cream.
Get to the ice cream. Yeah.
That's the only thing I can really think of. But like the no video games on Sundays, I don't really know.
Yeah.
But it lives in legend now to this day. But to bring it all back around, like Game Pass kind of reminds me of them times. Like, but now that was the other part of it too. Was like, man, listen, that really got in the way of my Blockbuster gaming because it was like, man,
Oh, man,
if
'cause
I
you
had
gotta take it back.
well, if I had this game on Sunday, like, I had to get what I could get done on Saturday because
Yeah.
like Sunday comes, it's a dead thing.
Maybe-
Dad don't even bother paying for it at this point. Just take it back.
No, were you allowed to leave the house on Sundays? Like over your friend's house?
Yeah, I could go out.
You could have played over your friends.
I mean, I could.
You stuck to the rules?
No. I mean, if I was somewhere else, absolutely not. The rules don't apply.
Okay.
Them was the rules at my house. Like, thank the Lord if I was gone and
Yeah.
I could go play somewhere else. But no, I mean, just found other stuff. I mean, usually it's like, all right, well, we're going outside and play.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we go ride bikes or go to basketball court or go do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now, but like, imagine now you tried to tell your kids, like, all right, listen, no iPads or nothing like that on Sunday.
That makes no sense.
Like, bro, that just sounds like more work for you.
Absolutely.
But we grew up in a different time because, like, our parents was not entertaining us.
No.
They was like, listen, go outside.
Yeah. Go outside. Because going outside was different for us.
Yeah, I mean, I be seeing everybody be doing all the cute stuff with the kid. Like, I don't know, like, what changed? What changed in this generation? Because, like, yo, when we was kids, like, yo, listen, wasn't no pumpkin patch. We wasn't going out to pick no apples. We not going to coastside. Like, listen, parents was not there to entertain the kids.
No.
Like, kid, you better figure it out. All right? Take your behind outside.
I tell my kids now, like, even when like one of them will come in the room, like, I don't have anything to do. Like, literally, I made 2 other humans for you to play with. I literally made them for you to play with them. Like, it's not my job to entertain you. Because Dan is good about that. She'll come huddle in the room, and Shrita, she'll cuddle with her and stuff like that. But she's like, I don't have anything to do. Listen, you have a brother, you have a twin brother, and you have a sister that I made just for you. Like the movie Frozen, I made them. I'm Olaf. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go play with them. Like, leave me alone. Like, I don't want to. Like, I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, they do feel like we're supposed to entertain them.
Yeah, listen. Listen. I learned early, and I mean, like, I had to give my parents kudos because it was like, yo, listen, I kind of learned early, like, I don't actually want to be around them.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I mean, and not in a bad way.
Right.
But it was like, yo, listen.
They put you to work too.
Right. If I told them I was bored, it was like, well, it was if you can lean, you can clean.
Right.
Or
yeah.
my mom was famous for this, bro. Like, she would always buy these workbooks.
Oh,
So
wow.
like even during the summertime, she was like,
yeah,
listen,
okay.
ain't ain't gonna be no not learning around here. All right, so every day you're gonna spend at least an hour on this workbook. I'm like, yo, listen, woman, you are the devil. Listen, the school district decided that I needed 3 months.
Hey, but I will say though, putting the medicine in the candy. You are an intelligent person, human being right now.
Listen, don't tell me that at 6. I'm just like, at 6 years old, I'm like, listen, the school district said I had 3 months to just relax. They said I earned this, and you come, and you come with this. Like, oh no, you didn't.
Now, was your dad on that too?
My dad, he was at work.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying. My mom, me and my mom was, you know what I'm saying. It was more traditional time. I ain't had no daycare or nothing like that, so it was like, we was at the crib.
Well, I ask all that because the Shrita's like that. She'll put the kids to work in the summer, and I'd be the one like, man, like I wouldn't want to do this. Like,
right? Yeah, no, I wouldn't listen. I wouldn't try and hear that. But to the point, like it kind of gotten because I learned early that it was like, all right, listen, get out of here as quickly as possible. Like during if everybody wake up at 8 o'clock, we need to be linked up by 8:30.
Yeah.
All right. You know what I'm saying? Let's get outside immediately. Like, bro, and let's kick it all day.
That's the freedom, man.
Yeah, like I mean, so you learn that quick because it's like, listen, staying in the house by myself.
Oh no, that wasn't it.
This ain't going to turn out good.
You know what? That might be the reason why we were out. Not one of the reasons, but before internet, we were outside. Yeah. It was like going out to play. Like remember there would be nothing like going by somebody's house or somebody's in somebody's backyard, see a bunch of bikes parked in the front. Yeah. Oh man, it's going down over there. Yeah. You know, that ain't going down no more. Now it's the Xbox Live chat rooms.
Yeah.
You know?
Nah, listen, we knew we had to get out that house. Like if you was in that house, man, you just made yourself too available.
Oh yeah.
You left yourself too open, too susceptible to you know what I'm saying, having to be brought into something that you didn't want to do. Now look at you. Yeah. Now you at the grocery store for 3 hours.
In a way, for sure. I force my kids into it now. Like little Nate here, he's to the point where I don't see him. You know what I'm saying?
And because kid. Did they win last night?
No, they did not win. Oh. They did not win. It was a rough one. We'll talk about all 5. But but yeah, like when he first got his car, oh man, he was mailing stuff away from me. He was doing FedEx packages, doing it all.
He learned to stay away.
Oh, bro, I don't see him till like afternoons. Yeah, before it's bedtime. Hey, what's up, Dad? And we get to talking. But yo, as far as we got to get into this, as far as going outside, what's up with your boy Pippen, man? Yo,
Scootie,
listen, what's up with him, bro? Like Larson done messed that boy up, man.
Scootie, listen, he done messed up his legacy. I want him off that 75 list. I want his name stripped from the record books. Like Scootie is going out the worst, man. Like he seems like a bitter baby mama.
Nah, he definitely seems like that. He has a book coming out. Mm-hmm. So in the book, one of the excerpts that I read, he was one of the only players that did not call Michael Jordan and give his condolences when Michael Jordan's dad passed away. Yeah. Help me understand that, Kev.
Scootie is like he got female traits, man. Like he got female bro. Think about how we really got to point out how many times Scootie acted like a female. All right, and I mean no disrespect to the women because I know some very strong women. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't use the word that I actually want to use.
Yeah. You can't. Yeah, we have corporate connects.
Exactly. So that's what I have to say.
Right there, like 100 subs. Like, don't blow it now.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, okay, Scootie pouting and not wanting to go in the game because the last play wasn't drawn up for him.
But so much so that he literally came up with his own vision of like, oh, he must be a racist. Yeah. And threw that out there about Phil Jackson. Yeah. He admitted it and said he was wrong.
Now it's like it took 30 years.
True. But what's up with dude though?
I'm saying Scootie decided to get surgery in the middle of the season because he was upset. Like, bro, now Scootie can't even call a man when his father is tragically murdered. Yeah. To just say, hey man, I'm sorry, I'm here for you.
So what is all this stemming from?
Because Scootie's showing his feelings.
What is all this stemming from? Like, okay, so all this is coming out now because of the documentary. And he said that Michael Jordan wanted to have to succumb, was it LeBron's legacy or something like that? Like he wanted people to
I don't think Jordan's worried. I think Jordan knows like he's Jordan. Like right, I mean, listen, exactly. It's 4-year-olds who know they got J's on their feet. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, bro. Right. Come on. Like I hate to say it, but we not wearing bronze like that.
No.
You know what I'm
like too expensive.
You know, the Watch the Thrones are coming out. I'm with it.
I will say that.
I'm with that. Them South Beach Nines come back out. I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm right there.
Pair. Yeah. Sure.
Another pair. I'm sick of you.
I got the EXTs, the South Beaches.
Oh yeah. See, I don't like it. I don't like that.
You have no room to talk.
I got
Kev. You have no room to talk. How many pairs do you got on the ice right now?
You know what? That actually is a funny question. I went upstairs yesterday because we have an area, whatever. We kind of keep it as a backstock, but that's where I keep all my shoes. Uh-huh. And I realized that I had a stack and it was leaning. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
it was leaning. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Means it was so high, it was leaning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, hey. And so I went to try to fix it, and it fell over on me a little bit. So I had to kind of rearrange it or whatever. And then I kind of started looking. I was like, I don't even know what's in these boxes anymore. And what makes that so bad is there's 2 rows actually behind that stack or whatever. I was like,
which once again, you have no room to talk about me. You
got just as many.
Nah, I don't have me on ice like that. Like you have a lot on ice. Like I
finally sold this babe jacket too. Thank God. Like, I had it for so long. Listen, it was getting to the point where I was like, listen, I'm pretty soon I'm gonna be able to fit this. It was a large. I was like, I'm gonna be able to fit this in a second. I'm gonna just wear it. And if you don't sell soon,
nah, you can't wear the babe.
Nah, it was nice,
man. It's fastest.
Listen,
it's young boy stuff.
I've just been out here.
We're not going to Astro World concerts, bro. Okay.
I'd never.
Yeah,
yeah.
So what like? Okay, we're never getting to that. But yeah, Scootie. He went outside. He's going outside.
Yeah.
Scottie Pippen got to grow up, man.
Yeah.
He got to grow up, man. Ben Simmons. He is getting fined again because until he complies with the Sixers mental health doctors, he's now getting fined games. I can't understand this.
We gotta stop calling those fines though, because I mean, he just forfeiting his paycheck.
So basically, he's not going to work.
Yeah,
he's a no call, no show.
Yeah, exactly, man. You know what I'm saying? He's just not. He's unpaid leave of absence essentially.
Yes. Nothing to see here, man. We knew it was going to get back to them finding him again. He's not showing up to work, so I didn't really think much of it. Is he going to get traded?
No, I believe Daryl Morey meant it. And listen, I think in the next month or so, I think Ben Simmons suit up. I think that
he's gonna get bored.
They're gonna patch that up pretty soon.
You think so?
I think so. Like, listen, Ben, just stop crying, bro. Stop crying and get better. Like, you know, like, bro, if somebody tells you that, hey, man, listen, you know what I'm saying, you lacking it, and I mean, mind you, it might not have been the most, it might not have been the best way to say it or whatever, but. If somebody tells you that you're lacking in some areas, bro, are you just going to pout about it like Scootie?
No, you'll get better.
Or are you going to get better?
You're going to get better. Like, don't follow the Scootie trick.
Yeah, don't be like Scootie.
Ben Simmons does look
you
like
see
Scootie.
You see how we treat Scootie now. You know what I'm saying? He lost his name. He's Scootie. You know
that's the point. Nike's not even bringing out no more retro Pippins. Like
they're going to get that model to somebody else. They're like, these the Reggie Millers now.
The whole number on the back?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Although I didn't like Reggie Miller on that list. The 75 list?
I like him more than Scootie.
Yeah, true. Take Scootie off, man.
Take Scootie off,
How
man.
do you go against Michael Jordan, though?
My thing is, when he's the reason that you were successful.
Exactly.
You did nothing without Mike. Yo, now, granted,
Scottie Pippen loyalists, y'all get in the comments, too, because there's a lot of people that really ride for Scottie Pippen. You ever run into somebody like that? Like,
people ride for Scottie Pippen and try to discredit Jordan. Yeah. That's the only reason people ride for Scootie.
I don't get it.
Now, I get it, because it's like, usually they're bronzesexuals. Like, you know, there's a lot of Scootie lovers are also bronzesexuals. You know what I mean? Like, I noticed a very big correlation there.
Yeah, I'm just saying the similar looking too. Ben Simmons, Scottie Pippen.
Scootie. No. Ain't no Scottie.
No more Scootie Pippen?
Scootie Pippen.
Yeah, I think
Scootie Pippen long stockings.
Future messed that boy up, man. That's a grown man too.
Man, listen,
he's going
been out here embarrassing this man. Like, why was she at Drake's party? It's like, yo, listen, sit down, Grandma. I'm sorry to say it.
Like, come on, man. You're too old to be there.
Like, yeah, and you know what I'm saying?
She's literally old enough to be Drake's mom.
Like, listen, her daughter's almost old enough to be at that party.
Man. Well, I'm
saying, matter of fact, she got kids.
Gucci flip flops.
I'm saying she got kids that's grown that could have been at the Drake party. It's like, listen, all right. So this is something I think doesn't get enough talk about, but it's like, yo, is there ever going to be a time like? I'm like, you're a mature adult, so I already know that you're like, yo, listen, I'm not hanging out with my kids.
Oh no, absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, so if you ended up somewhere, now I mean, there's some exceptions. It's like, yo, listen, it's a Hove concert. You're here. Guess what? You with us tonight. You know what I'm saying? But Hove belongs to us,
right?
But you know what I'm saying? Now, if it's a NLE chopper, you know what I'm saying? And you show up there, you see the kids, and you like, bro, JPEG Mafia got a concert coming up, and I was like, yo, that would actually be kind of fun. And I thought about that. I was like, actually, I don't know if that's for me anymore, man. You know what I'm saying? I love Peggy.
That's reserved for the headphones, man.
Yeah, it's like,
but no, I think I know where you were going. If like I said, if we were pumped, like we're going to JPEG Mafia, and we went, got tickets, and we seen like some of our kids there.
Yeah, I'm like,
we're gone.
Here.
That's it. That's it.
Nah, that wasn't for me, man.
That's his night.
Sorry.
I'm out of here.
You know what I mean?
Nah, that's over with at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ben Simmons got to do better, man.
Scootie.
Do we want to talk about this Phoenix Suns owner at all?
we're gonna get a little bit more time to sizzle in our spirit. I need more information.
I do need more information on it. My man, because like the headline said that he was upset. He was wilding. He was wilding. He was saying Draymond using the N-word. Why can't I say it?
Yeah,
that's like in the white guy handbook. Like you should know that, right? Like you already should know why. Like,
and we're sick of explaining it.
Yeah, that's the biggest point.
Yeah,
like that is the biggest point. Explaining it is why I get like, oh my god, like I get drained by it.
Right, like I don't owe you an explanation. I said no. The answer was no. Like right,
no video games on Sunday. All right,
pretty much. Yeah, that's it, man. No more explanation.
All right, we'll get more information. We'll talk about that more next week.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook continues to struggle. Hey, look, man, they got to have some honest conversations with Russell Westbrook that he does not control the ball late in games. He does not control the ball.
That was funny the other night.
He does not control the ball when the game is within 15 points. If it's not within 15 points, he can have the ball. Right. But it's on AD and LeBron. I'm sorry. That has to be on them to reel him in, bro.
I hate seeing LeBron being so nicked up.
Yeah, I know.
I don't like this. I mean, he out another week?
Yeah, with abdominal strain
or whatever. It's like,
hey, man. Listen, Father Time's undefeated, Kev.
He is, but it's like, man, that's why, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, Bron, head on over to ISO Gang, bro.
They're figuring it out.
ISO Gang is listen, Harden is still hurt too.
Yes, I was just about to say that.
Harden is still hurt.
He's hurt, and also he's figuring out how to play basketball without getting those stupid calls, too.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, take your cape off for a second, all right? When you watch James Harden play basketball now, do you feel watching him, he's trying to figure out how to play the game again, almost?
I feel like when I watch him that they are not giving him the things he actually should get to kind of make up for them old calls, maybe.
Okay.
Because it's sometimes where it's like, nah, that's a foul, dog.
Well, I think the rule even came out because of him. Him and Trae Young.
Yeah, him and Trae Young. Yeah, absolutely. And Steph. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Steph ain't getting all them calls no more either. But yeah, it's like to an extent, like the things that made him very crafty or creative on the court now, he can't really get off. But it's like, he's still who he is, but he is hurt. Like I seen it on that play where he lost. Have you seen like the controller glitch or whatever?
Yeah.
If you actually watch, like when he goes to turn to run, you can see him wince and grab his thigh real quick.
Really?
I was like, oh,
that hamstring still bugging?
Yeah.
So why don't you just sit down for a little bit?
They need him, man. You know what I'm saying?
But he's never going to get
ancestors' blessings.
He's not. First of all,
I'm sure the doctors have just already said, like, yo, listen, you just got to kind of play through this.
Yeah.
And and you can't.
Can you? How do you rehab a messed up hamstring though?
I think you just got to give it the time to heal.
Really?
Yeah.
But if you're playing, how are you giving it time?
I think that's kind of a part of it, where it's like, yo, yeah, you got to get out there, man. And
I said that going in, like, bro, is he healthy? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I asked you like the blessings, the ancestors, and then the Kyrie news.
The protection of the beard.
The protection of the beard. Okay,
yeah.
That keeps him from the Roni though.
Listen, he's still out here. He's still out here.
Right, no, okay.
He put up triple doubles.
Right, I was just about to say that. Deal. With all that being said, he's still getting triple doubles. They're still winning the games.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, it was against Detroit though.
Yeah, I mean, they got Kevin Durant.
That's true.
At the end of the day,
right?
like,
Yeah, they got the Yopper out there. Man.
Yeah, so it's all good. But Kyrie, man, we need them blessings to come through real soon, brother.
They're not.
They're coming.
They're
man.
not. We're gonna talk about that. I want to talk about him and Aaron Rodgers in a second because I think they're different, and I hate people lumping them together. All right, man. So OBJ and the Browns. Anything to say here? Where's OBJ going?
The Saints.
No,
with him and Cam. Let's go. Let's go.
That'd be dope.
Man, we lost Michael Thomas for the rest of the year.
Yeah, you did. He hurt his ankle.
Even though it was like no QB, no receivers, don't matter. Right. Let's go.
But that's why it sucked to see Jameis go down, man.
It did suck to see Jameis go down. But even with that, it was like, yo, Jameis was still turned up.
Yeah.
He was in the locker room. Who wants to smoke? I was like, I love it.
Jameis is literally one of my most interesting people I would love to kick it with. Like I think I would love to kick it with the dude because he's gonna give you some gems, you know?
Absolutely, 100%. And I like, listen, Saints, we got to resign. I think that's why we didn't go after Cam yet. We let Trevor Siemian go ahead and rock because they like, you know what? I think we're gonna stick with Jameis.
Yeah.
Once he come back, I think we good.
He earned it.
Yeah, and listen, like I think just his presence on that team, like it's like it don't matter who we got out here. Man, we got Jameis as a leader,
right?
All right, yeah. And like, and the whole team rallied behind him because, like, listen. Who are them guys?
Yeah,
I've been looking out on the field. I'm like they kept talking about it too. They was like, listen, I've never seen this receiver ever in my life. He just caught an 80-yard bomb for a touchdown. Oh my God. He put him. I'm like, it don't matter. That's because we turned up.
Yeah.
We put the league on notice. It's time. Saints, winning it all, baby. Let's go.
Oh, my gosh. Here we go. All right. I gave you too much time there. All right, man. So, OBJ, I would like to see him with the Ravens. I'd like to see him go to the Ravens. I would like that.
I just hope he don't go to the Rams. I can't
yeah, the
bear
Rams
to listen to Chan talk about that.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, they got Von Miller. And I'm like, Von Miller, y'all suck. I hate y'all. NFL is rigged.
Yeah. I don't get down to the NFL. The Henry Ruggs situation, I kind of don't even want it. Like,
I feel so bad for everybody involved.
I do.
Once I saw the video,
did you? I did watch
that was a young man that made a mistake. And I mean, I'm not excusing his behavior. You know what I'm saying? I really feel for the victims and the victim family and all that stuff. But I mean, there was no malicious intent in that guy's heart. So.
No, I don't think so either. I think what surrounded me when I first read it and saw everything was just sadness. Yeah, like, it's just a sad situation.
I ain't gonna lie. First time I was like, "You big dummy."
Oh yeah,
but,
definitely for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like when you hear that story, it's like, come on, bruh.
Yeah,
you already know what's coming.
You already know it's over.
Yeah,
it's like you blew it. It's a wrap. So, but yeah, that's just a sad situation. All right, man. So we gotta talk about your boy Aaron Rodgers, all right? Mm-hmm. So I hate the fact that people are trying to put it on par, like Kyrie and Aaron Rodgers were the same thing. Like, you better give Aaron Rodgers the same smoke you gave Kyrie. Here's the difference. Kyrie owned it. Yeah, Kyrie said, "I don't want to get it," or I mean, I think
he never said nothing.
He never said anything, but he said, "I'm not getting it."
No, he didn't. He said, "Listen, that is between me and my medical staff, and y'all asking me about my health status is a HIPAA violation."
But he also, by saying that, is saying that he didn't get it. He didn't get it, which means he can't. By him not being there was telling. They knew, okay, he didn't get the vaccine, so he's not going to come play. Aaron Rodgers literally came out and said, "Oh yeah, I'm immunized." Like, okay, did you pick up on that?
He didn't lie.
But did you pick up on the fact when he was asked, did you? Okay, I know it? I heard that right when it first happened, and I assumed that he was vaccinated.
That's on you.
No, the Green Bay Packers are completely guilty in this because they were complicit. They protected him. They knew he wasn't vaccinated the whole time. They put a whole bunch of people on at risk for because basically the NFL stance.
They didn't have him following the NFL's COVID.
They
protocols.
did not.
I put that on Green Bay, not on Aaron Rodgers.
That's what I'm saying. I put it on Green Bay. Yeah. Green Bay is partly to blame with this as well. Mm-hmm. But when my man was out here last night explaining why he didn't get it, and he trusted Joe Rogan and went through all that.
That's his business, man.
This is gold. No, it is his business. You're right. Like, because our stances are different when it comes to getting the vaccine. Because like you said, if you get the vaccine, it's protecting you. So if you don't want to protect yourself, then cool. Right. I'm okay with that. What I have a problem with is when you are in NFL, and NFL puts a draws line in the sand and says, listen, you're either on this side or you're on this side. Mm-hmm. And you have to follow these protocols. My man was out here masquerading like he was a vaccine player.
Yeah, he's like...
So that's what the difference between him and Kyrie is. Which another thing that pisses me off about the whole Aaron Rodgers thing is my man's trying to play himself like he's a victim right now. Shut up, Aaron Rodgers. All right? You're going to sit down. And I don't know what the NFL is going to do with this. You can't because
they're going to let him back, brother.
They aren't?
Oh, they're letting him back.
You think so?
1,000%.
I don't think so. I think they're going to suspend him.
Listen, for what? He didn't do anything wrong.
Well, they got to suspend the Packers.
Fine the Packers, whatever.
They got to forfeit the games they won.
No.
They got to do something. They can't just let because think about it.
Let it ride. Let's roll.
They can't, Kev.
No, listen, let it ride. Y'all made them play all year last year. All right? Nothing.
You're still going back on that. And we talked about that. Like,
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it now. Like, don't try to act holier than now.
Yeah.
Let's get this thing rolling.
Yeah.
Now, I want to see Aaron Rodgers slang that rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, get him on the field. He took the horse to Wormer. Let's go. Let's go!
You're just cool with the anarchy. Like I've noted about you. You're just cool with the fact that everything getting shook up.
Listen, I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. Man.
I don't think they're gonna let him back. They gotta punish Green Bay.
No,
I don't think they will.
I don't want to see no punishment. Let Kyrie Irving play. Let Aaron Rodgers play.
So you're thinking about this as being like if Aaron Rodgers gets more of like a little slap on the wrist, they're gonna let Kyrie come back.
No, I'm telling you what I want. I want the best product on the court. If Kyrie want to play and he say that he cool, well then I believe he cool. Let's go.
You know what's hypocritical about this whole thing though is like everybody's outside. You know what I'm saying? Like there's
yeah.
Is the pandemic still going on?
Be out here hugging folks. Like,
like all the shows are back to normal.
No, I forget where I was at, but somebody like introduced me to somebody, and so like one of the things they like went in for the hug or whatever, and so it's like I hugged, didn't really think about it. I'm like, it's the Roni. We're out here hugging strangers. What what are we doing? What are we doing here?
It's over, bro.
Yeah, it's like,
It's
we
over.
already had a social event.
Yeah.
Like, why are we, like, bro?
I went to a concert.
Get your paws off me.
Like, we're all there. Like,
Yeah.
listen, pandemic's over.
It's over with, man. Listen. No, yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about
Back
that later.
business as usual.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Free Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Aaron
And
Rodgers.
free Kyrie.
Well, that's all you want is free Kyrie. Last thing we had, man. So Kanye was on Drink Champs.
Yo, man, that was such a good interview.
It was
Legendary.
Now he had his parts where sometimes he potentially was getting ready to go on the Kanye rants, but he always reeled it back in. Let me know that Kanye ain't really that crazy at all.
He's not. He explained the haircut.
Yeah, he did explain the haircut.
Yeah, he was kind of like, yeah, they messed it up. I just roll with it.
Yeah, it's rich guy stuff, man. Like basically, like
just roll with it, whatever.
Kanye is he was giving it up.
He was
like
giving
when he said when and I firmly lied with him when he said about Talib Kweli in Common. He said no. Basically, in so many words, he's called Talib Kweli trash. He's like, I don't like him rapping. I don't like his voice. And I think some of it too was laced in the fact he doesn't rock with Talib's stance on certain things.
Yeah.
But Kanye gave it up, man.
Like
everything.
Letting everybody have
a
it, bro.
lot of shrapnel. A lot of strays.
Yeah.
Just Blaze woke up a little bit different today.
I liked how Just handled that though.
I didn't see how he handled it.
Okay, so just basically came back like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry you feel that way. Like, you know what I mean? But I still love him and it's cool. Cause that's the thing. As much as Kanye was giving it up, he was also still letting it know, like, listen, I ain't no problem with these people. This is just my opinion in our profession. You know, this is my professional opinion about what happened. But
imagine you getting a group text from somebody and like that person tells everyone in the group chat, I'm worth more than all of y'all combined.
Yeah. I mean, I guess my question would be like, well, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, I mean, at some point, it's like, yo, listen, what does that even mean? Like, everybody's rich.
I don't know if he was, I don't know if he was
I'm
saying
good.
I don't know if he was saying it to say like I don't have a reason to be envious of you guys or something. Like, I don't know what the angle was in that.
That is one thing. I'll be happy when Kanye gets past, because, I mean, that is one thing I got from the interview. Kanye still really, really cares about his position in the game and in the culture. And it's like, bro, you're a legend. You're an icon. Yeah, you're solidified, man. Like, listen, you're in rarefied air. You can do it. Like, it's time to ascend to Hove's level. Like, Hove ain't worried about being the number one rapper or the top, you know what I'm saying, selling artist number one. Like, he's Hove. Right. Have you ever seen the way that people like just respond to Jay-Z?
You're right. No,
it's like
he's like a deity, man. Like they
like people, like we be seeing people that ain't even from the culture.
Is that the right word, deity?
Yeah, we ain't gonna call him a deity or
nothing.
No,
I'm saying the way people treat him.
Yeah, it's like
did I use it right context
super
wise?
Exciting, huh?
Did I use it right context wise? I want to make sure.
No,
no. Okay.
I mean, yes, and no.
Okay. I was letting other people look at him.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah, even still, there, no. I mean, deity would be a god. So,
okay, what I'm saying, people look at Hov being like a god.
No, absolutely not. We don't. But we be.
I'm saying, people, not us.
I hope nobody does.
True, I hope that too. But I'm saying
you do be excited. To
okay,
see
all right, go.
Yeah,
all right, cool. All right, let's make sure I was using it right.
Yeah. So, but it's like people you wouldn't even think. It's like, yo, they be excited to like that has to get weird. First of all, I ain't gonna lie. Like if I'm me, like somebody like super excited to meet me, I'm be like, bruh, listen, relax. Yeah. Relax. I just took a dookie.
Yeah. Right? I may or may not have washed my hands. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not that special, bro. Like, I promise you. It's like when Hov talking about the lunch with Hov or $500K. Take the money.
Yeah, take the money. Right. I'm just a guy.
Yeah, I promise you.
Did you get that stance from Kanye though? Like he was trying to put that forth as well. Like I'm just a guy. Like
no, I feel like Kanye really, really cares about how he's perceived and like kind of getting his credit and I like for me it's like, yo, bro. You Kanye West,
right?
Like, right. Just enjoy that part, man.
Nori did a good job of trying to point that out to him.
Nori's an idiot.
He's I'm gonna tell you. You mean Speed and Nori? Like I always said they were a lot alike, but yo, a lot of his mannerisms and stuff like that's what Speedy would do. Like you'll meet him. You'll meet Speedy.
Yeah, but I always kind of excuse it as Nori being drunk, but like
no.
When he was up there talking about Big Sean or whatever, Nori's like. Okay, he's like, man, that was the worst thing I ever did was side of Big Shot. Big Shot sucks. They were like, oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, the other dude had to point it out.
They're like, no.
They said no. He said the worst. Right. He said, oh God, how?
Right. He was over here clapping up for it. So it's like, Nori always has a good time. That's what I like about the show. But that was a great interview, man.
It was,
man. Kanye really just shifted the whole conversation.
He did. He definitely did.
The fact that it seems like he like, listen, the whole Drake thing, it's all good.
Yeah.
Like I'm like
Well, I think when he put the analogy, he said, I bit his ear.
Yeah.
Like that put it into perspective. He's like, listen, basically a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes, y'all don't know. Like, because a lot of people were like, man, he had a relationship with Kim before. And he was like, no, it didn't happen. But the perception is that you did. And that bothers me.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, he's not as tone deaf as I thought he was. Kanye.
No. Like,
Kanye knows everything that's going on, man.
Absolutely.
He DMing girls. Like Drake's playing a different game here, man.
That's what made the interview so cool. Is it's like, yo, we finally just got to hear Ye's side of everything.
Yeah.
And like, I ain't gonna lie. Seems like he could be a tough person to be around.
Oh, very much so.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Like he might be one of the people that you want to fight after.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. But I think he even acknowledged that. I even said that because even when he went to the hotel room, like, y'all ain't got no rooms. He took his mask on. I ain't got no rooms. Like, I'm Kanye West. Get me a room. You know what I mean? Like, whereas some people, even money wise, they'd be like, all right, they got no rooms to go somewhere else. You know?
Right. Cool.
Kanye's like, no, make it happen. I am Kanye West. Yeah. I am a god.
But yeah, I do. Hopefully, Kanye gets out of that mode of like.
I don't think he'll ever be out of that mode, bro.
But I think he'd be happier if he found like, all right, I'm always gonna be culturally relevant, and I don't need to prove that to anybody. Like, just keep doing the work, bro.
Yeah,
you're good. You're solidified, man. Nobody's gonna take your spot. Like I said, you like Hov and Nas at this point.
Yeah.
And not to say that it's like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? You like you're not in the conversation anymore. Like, nah, you still up there, but it's like, bro, you ain't got nothing to prove, man. Your catalog speaks.
Two things. One that stood out to me that I really appreciate is Kanye always been the same person when it came to loyalty. To me, like he's always rolled with Dame Dash. Yeah. Even when he said like, no, I'm rolling with Dame.
The way he still talks about Jay.
Oh, very much so.
Like,
yeah,
that's crazy to me. Like he's still like, man, you could tell like he still looks up to Jay no matter what. He's like,
for sure, man.
How did Jay find this spot? Like where it's just like everybody just loves Hov. It's like
just being who you are, man.
I guess.
You know, just being who you are. And then the other thing I said too about Kanye though, about giving it up was he crapped on Soulja Boy's verse so bad. He said
kept it real.
He kept it real.
Everybody else heard it too.
Everybody heard it. It's like, yo, did you hear the verse?
Yeah,
like, it was trash.
Yeah, he was like, so it wasn't good. He's like, no. But I'll tell you what.
That was what he was saying.
He still was able to give him his piece. So that was cool. But I love that. If y'all ain't checked out that interview, check out that interview. That was great.
That's a good one.
But listen, stay out of Astroworld. Okay, like listen, it don't sound like it's a good place. First of all, we were just talking about the Roni is over with. There's 50,000 people at Astroworld.
At this point, they need to put sanctions on Travis releasing music. Because if it happened, like, I'm just like you telling me about it, I'm gonna read about it later on. Yeah, Astroworld's a done thing. And
listen, they canceled today. Like, and it's like prayers and condolences to anybody that was hurt or affected. All that stuff going on at Astroworld yesterday. But there was supposed to be day 2 today, and I firmly believe that Nike was going to do a shock drop, and that's probably off the table now.
Yeah.
Because I believe we might have got Travis them white and blue Travis fragment highs.
Oh, really?
I think that there was nothing on the release schedule for today. It is Saturday.
Wow. Yeah,
there was nothing on the schedule today.
They were going to do a shock drop.
Yeah, I'm like,
that we were not going to get.
Nah, yeah, exactly. It's like, I mean, because they had the Astroworld Day 1 footage yesterday, and then they had Astroworld 2 scheduled for today.
Yeah,
but it's no longer in the sneakers app, so that is over with. So
wow.
I'm like. Dang, man, I had it.
It's got somber real quick,
man. Eye on it.
No, I got my alerts on.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. Look, I kind of had a good time. I ain't gonna lie. It was just tragic what happened. But like, listen, these young kids today are different. And I mean, I know I'm old. Yeah. But these young kids are different,
bro. Okay? I'm telling you, and that's what I'm trying to say, man. The life they live versus life we live. Yeah, we had drugs and they got drugs. Their drugs are different. They got super drugs.
No, it ain't even that, man. I think it's just that I think they just been overexposed. So it's like they're constantly just trying to one up.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Overexposed and like you said, trying to one up. Like, oh, you got this. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, it's like they're just living for TikTok or whatever. It's like, man, we're trying to go viral. It's like, listen, man, I'm glad I ain't had them worries. My life, but that concert, like, Drake came out. Look, they had a good time until. Did all this stuff happen afterwards or during the concert? During the concert.
Oh, I gotta see this footage then.
I haven't seen that. Listen, I saw Drake come out last night, and you know what I'm saying, all the pictures. It looked like it was a good time. He was having a good time. I woke up this morning. And then I saw like, man, 12 dead from Astroworld concert festival canceled. Yikes. I was like, ugh.
Yikes.
Whoa. But yeah, like, listen, young people today, man, they different, man. Everybody like, it's not a movie, dog.
Yeah, no, it's no respawn points in this thing called life, man. Yeah. You know, live it. Let's get out of here, man. You got anything else?
Nope. Gotta do it.
All right, yo, people, this ain't here.
This kid.
Hey, yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 272. Drink more water, people.
Peace.